Hi everyone, well today I want to look at this Fjallraven Buck fleece jumper. Now I've had this for quite some time and you may have seen it in some of my other videos. Well today I want to talk about it because now I've had it for a while. I think it's I've got enough experience with it to sort of share my knowledge with it and share my experiences with it. I mean, there's nothing like trying it first before you review it. So here we go. So with like all Fjallraven products, they are built to a very high quality and this is no exception. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start by talking about the material. The material is a polyester which is hard wearing and quick drying. Now if anybody's had any fleeces before, they make a very good mid layer. So obviously on a cold day, if you've got a jacket on the top, they are really good and toasty. Now this one here, apart from being quite stylish, is quite practical. As you can see on the shoulders here, we have two patches and that is their G1000 material, and that adds a little bit of wear and tear, especially if you're carrying stuff on your shoulders like I was, the logs. And then it looks quite nice too. Now also by the patch there, you've also got, as you can see, you've got their little leather fox logo, which is quite cool. It's not on the other arm, it's just on the one arm there. So if we look at the front of the jumper itself, we have the zip, which is obviously a 4-long zip, the YKK system, as like with all their zips on their jackets and jumpers, they're all YKK. And all the zips are a YKK, and they also come with this handy, woodpecker, and it comes with this handy little toggle there, so if you've got gloves on and you want to undo it or do it up, you can sort of grab that, and they are real handy. Again, that's on like all of them, which is, again, you know, just love the sound of the woodpecker. Puts you off a little bit, but brilliant nevertheless. So I can see him. Nope. Anyway, getting back to the jumper. So right, we've covered the zip, full length, comes undone. Very easy. It's a plastic zip, not a metal zip. So moving over to the side pocket here. That's not a very deep pocket. I don't even know if you get your phone in there, but you could put your keys in there or something like that. Don't know if I put my keys in there, but there you go, you could. And inside the pocket itself, you've got the fleece one side, and on here you've got this little mesh. Now the mesh is actually, again, I quite like that. Well, if we look at the other pockets, just by the way, they've put this stylish little G1000 material on there, and it really is quite ingenious, because what happens there is that it completely hides the zip. So as you can see, there's no zip. You've got these little bits sticking out there, no big deal, but that's pretty cool. Again, these zips here undo this pocket, and inside the pocket here we have two adjusters which adjust the bottom of the jumper here, which is elasticated. So if you want that in tighter, you've got a toggle in each jumper, a toggle in each pocket, which you can tighten up, and they've got these little adjusters here, so if you tighten that up there, it'll pull it in. It's quite ingenious there, look, as well. So that's on the side, so pull that in a bit and that just snugs around there, and that will stop any cold air going up under there. Okay, on the cuffs here, they're not elasticated as such, but they do have a little bit of elasticity in there, because what they've done there is they've folded the material over and they've put that stitch on there that stretches, and with the material being quite sort of stretchy anyway, it wants to stretch back or pull back there, look. So that's quite good. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Now if we look at the collar, it's not particularly high. If we put that in there, we can have that up tight there, stop the wind getting in, and that quite goes up to the top there. Right, what I'm going to do then is we'll take it off and we'll look inside. Right, I've put my rab on because it is quite cold today. It's only about 5 degrees today, but the sun's shining, so that's a bonus. Anyway, let's get back to this buck jumper of ours. Right, on the inside, it's got the typical fleece look there, look. You can see that. And on these black patches here is that webbing that is the other side of the pocket. And if you can see there, the adjuster as it goes through the pocket there, comes through there. And they've got like these brass rings there that it goes through. And it's actually got their logo on it, Fjallraven, which is quite cool. I don't know if you can see that, where it focuses in. Which is quite a nice touch. Now, what I like about this jumper is the way that they've got this band that goes across the top there, and also that it's got their name on it, this here. It's got the Fjallraven name along there, which is quite a nice little touch. Now you got the Vietnam, you got the Fjallraven tag there, but unfortunately, like most things, these are made abroad, and this is not made in Sweden. It's made in Vietnam, but that really doesn't. There's no quality loss there at all. Okay, I've got a men's medium, which says on there. But if you can see the stitch in there, it's all very good. That's got like that stretchy stitch. I don't know what it's called. If you know, leave a comment in the bottom. Now there's the other side of the jacket, because obviously you've got your chest pocket there, and then you've got your normal pocket there, which again you've got the black mesh bits there, which I think are quite nice. I like that. And obviously on the inside there you've also got the G1000 material. Again, that's like a buffer, so if you've got wind coming at you, it will stop the wind coming through the zip there. I mean, nice little touch really. As you can see, there's the inside of the pocket. A bit more. Right, this has got the Swedish flag on it, on the little. Right, if I turn it inside out, might as well have a look at all of it. There's a plane. Always when you don't want them. So there you go, completely turned inside out. You can see all the stitch in there. Very high quality. Very good. And this here is obviously the washing instructions here. And it just says on there, obviously made in Vietnam. You've got your washing instructions in there, and it says 100% polyester, you know, which we already knew. Okay, which is a man-made material, which is, like I said, very durable, dries quick. What more could you want? Okay, turning that back the other way. Now I find this very warm as a mid layer. I mean, even today I'm chopping wood and moving around and it is warm enough. I mean, I've got 2 layers on, 2 light t-shirts on there. Well, one's a thermal top, one's a t-shirt, and with this moving around it is quite comfortable, considering it's, like I said, it's only 5 degrees today, and with the sun out it does help a little bit. Now I think I paid about £100 for mine, and I've seen him going for 120. I've also seen him going for as little as £85. Obviously that's British pounds. I don't know if they're going any cheaper or any more expensive, but that is a good mid layer. I think my friend of mine, Terry, he paid about 140 fees, 130, 140. So that gives you a rough idea what sort of prices they're going for. They are quite an expensive jumper, I mean, I think, but I mean, you do pay for what you get. Now, if you want a good jumper, that's definitely going to last. Now, I would highly recommend this. And just to put it out there, I pay for this out of my own money. I'm not sponsored. So, as you've probably seen from a lot of my videos, I do own quite a lot of Fjallraven gear. Only because it's good quality gear, and some of it, I mean, most of it actually looks really good. I've had no problems with them. The zips have always worked. I've never had any issues with any of the material, the stitching coming undone, so it is top quality stuff. Pigeons. So with that said, that is it really. There's not much to it. I mean, it's a jumper, but if you want to go and get yourself one, I would highly recommend it, especially now we're in winter. It's well worth a mid-layer, and they're very stylish. I mean, I do wear this out and about quite a lot, obviously not to a dinner, but I mean when I'm out and about just socialising or out for a walk, these are an excellent jumper to wear. Like I say, if you get caught out in a shower and you get wet in them, they will dry quite quickly. So with that, I'm out of here. Got some more chopping to do, so hope you liked it. If you did, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. I mean, I'm just going to enjoy this beautiful day. Adios amigos.